2:30. I'm about to make myself braid my hair. I don't feel like it. I'm tired and cold, but I'm gonna do it. It is 2:30. Had a lovely slow start to the day, and the whole family went out to brunch. I just warmed myself up with half a mug of tea and a blanket when we got back, because it's full on cold this week. I mean, we're almost to December, but my body just hasn't acclimated yet. So when it gets down in the 30s and 20s, so we're talking like the negatives and the zeros and the tens in Celsius, like it's been cold. It's just hard for me to deal with. I'll get more used to it, but I'm not there yet. Anyway, obviously we put some electric pink pussycat in the bangs because I'm going to be shifting over to this color, which goes down to a peach. So this pink is kind of halfway. Think about that. So I think that looks nice. This is pure dye that I slapped on there. And then I also have some conditioner mixed with dye that I put on in the mornings to keep it a little fresh. And you saw Sebastian's like pale turquoise dye. I think we're gonna do another round, but we're just gonna slap it on all of the long hair. He wants it more purple. And he's so excited. He just wants to play around, and Danny doesn't care. And I'm all for colored hair and expressing yourself. So yeah, we're gonna leave it in longer. It was only in there about 15 minutes. And I had mixed turquoise and indigo, and really only the turquoise got in there. I mean, you've got healthy cuticles, and I believe red particles of dye are bigger, so like the red in the indigo just didn't make it into his cuticle, so he was left with just a little turquoise, and it really wasn't enough time. I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise what we get. But I'm gonna mix up, I think, indigo and purple, and maybe a few drops of Transylvania, which is a blue-black, which fades to a lovely blue-gray. I'm tempted to put a little bit of pink to bring it more to the purple side, but I don't want it to fade to pink on him. I'd like to fade to lavender or blue-gray. I think that'd be a better fade out for him. So yeah, I think before dinner, maybe when it gets dark and he has to come in, we might put that in there. If I can find like disposable shower caps so we can not dye the whole house while he's eating dinner. It's gonna be a mess washing it out. That was the one hard part. I can section your hair, and I was using plastic wrap. I don't have foils, so I was using plastic wrap and had it all nice, but then I had to get it rinsed, and he won't even barely put his head in the shower when I need to shampoo it. So we just had some washcloths I didn't care about, and we were like wiping the blue dye off of him as it poured down. So that's gonna be a mess, but it is what it is. He thinks it's the best day ever. So that's gonna be our adventure tonight. School tomorrow, so we need to get on that and not be up too late like we were last night. But yeah, I'm gonna make myself braid for now. Oh, Jax is really wanting to do the underside of his hair. I think magenta, because that's what he does for his character that he designed. But he has medium to dark brown hair, so it needs to be bleached, and I'm highly suggesting that he gets it professionally bleached, and then I can take it from there, because I just don't have access to like Olaplex to put in the dye like a Bond Builder. You need a cosmetology license to buy a lot of these products, So yeah, I highly suggest that. I don't want to have to buy a massive tub of Schwarzkopf bond building bleach and stuff when I'm not even bleaching my hair. All I do is put a little bit of sun in on the bangs to make these highlights so that my dye sticks better. Because even though this is my natural color here, hair dye, like with Sebastian, doesn't want to stick to healthy virgin hair. So yeah, his is probably going to be an over the holiday break kind of situation. But yeah, I'm going to start braiding. I use grocery bags to throw out the old hair and put it in the sink nicely. So I'm gonna get myself set up and work on that. I won't film because I like to use my phone to entertain myself. It's Sunday, lots of videos are out to entertain me, and yeah, I will see you later. I've only gotten 2 braids done and it's been an hour. I realized right when I was about to start that I was supposed to be ordering lunch packing stuff, like packs of, sorry, I'm looking to see if Sebastian's on his way out to buy, like packs of chips and stuff to pack lunches. And I usually get this from Walmart, they're a little cheaper. So I'm like, I had to hurry and scramble and order in, but then Sebastian and his friend came and wanted to come inside. I had to get them settled and message their parents so they knew where he was. And now what am I? It's just activities. So yeah, I got 2 done and then I was like, oh, it's time for his dad to come and get him. So I came downstairs and he was talking to his dad. So yeah. Now I'm going to try and do some more. I'm just focusing on these really sloppy ones. You can see I just did these 2. And look at these neighbors. Yucky. Yucky. We're going to try and do a little bit here. Hopefully during the week I can sneak off and do some braiding during the day. That always works out better. But yeah, we'll see how much I can get done before I have to dye Sebastian's hair, make dinner, all that fun stuff. Is 7:05, so not quite that time. We got about 40 minutes. I just took my bath. I've been freezing. I wasn't gonna take a bath today, but I just, but she didn't make it on my foot. It was just so cold all day, as I complained about earlier. I think I talked to you when I was about to braid. Don't know if I talked to you after. Maybe I did. But basically, I realized when I was about to start, I feel like I told you this, that I needed to order groceries. The time slots were disappearing. I paid $5 to get it within 3 hours because otherwise it's going to be bedtime. When you do the 90-minute or 3-hour time slots, you do have to pay. It's not that expensive. Like if I were to order Whole Foods delivery, I have to pay $10 regardless of me being a Prime member. But I get free standard time slots with Walmart, $5 for 3-hour slots, and $10 for 90 minutes. And for the 2 ones you pay for, you get a personal shopper. You can even chat with them. It's like Instacart kind of situation. But yeah, I upgraded because I really wanted the lunch items. Here I can do grocery shopping once the kids are off at school for everything else, but got that in as quick as I could. But I think I told you that his friend came over. I had to supervise them, get them set up, contact the parents because they didn't ask first. They're right across the street, but it's fine. And then see them out when the dad got here, but I got about 5 braids done. You can't really see them. They're like literally just the 5 right here. Better than nothing. Happy to have those. Just really tired anyway. But then at that point, Sebastian couldn't find anybody in the neighborhood who could play. Everybody was busy, so he was starting to whine for his hair to be dyed. So we dyed his hair. We went all out. We did the whole thing. He really wanted to try for purple, but as I was telling everybody at breakfast, I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that the molecules in red dye are large. It can be why it's tough to get it out once it's in there. Like you blast open your cuticle with bleach, you dye it, and then you take care of it over time. Those close up. The red is in there, and a lot of times people have to bleach their hair again, blast open the cuticles for those red particles to get out. So his hair is so healthy. I was like, I don't know if the red is gonna take. I was pretty sure it was gonna end up with something blue. But we put all the purples in. I did the indigo 50-50 with ultraviolet. The indigo is Adore brand. Let me show you my little stash here. This is my current hair dye stash. So I did this. It's not that blue. It comes out really purple from the bottle, and then 50% of this. And then I put about 2 or 3 dots, little drops of Transylvania, which is Arctic Fox. That is a blue-black. And I think that's what took the most, honestly, because his hair came out stooly blue-gray, and I literally bought Transylvania to do stooly blue-gray hair. Back when I bleached it white, I would just put a little bit of the ultraviolet to tone my hair more white, and then a couple drops of that Transylvania gorgeous blue-gray. So yeah, I put it all up in there. It was like so dark purple, covered it with lots of layers of plastic wrap. And I was prepared to leave it in there till after dinner, but before dinner, Dan's like, well, how long are you gonna leave it in there? So I took him up and rinsed it out, gave him another blow dry. Beautiful on him. It's so beautiful. It matches his blue-gray eyes. So I'm happy with it. I hope it lasts at least for a solid week before it starts to fade. We don't need to wash his hair for a while, but he does get sweaty. It's gonna be a cold week, so maybe it'll be okay. But we just heated up leftover pasta from the other night. Jax never has leftovers because he's adult size and getting a kid's meal from there. But he had a PBJ. And then yeah, Dan finished the 2 boys' bracelets, and I took my bath, and it was lovely. And I was sweating, and I love it when I sweat because I don't sweat very easily, but it feels like you're letting out all those toxins. I'm in fresh, clean jammies. Hair's up. You can't see the dyed part. But I have a little bit of time, so I'll sit down and chill before I have to do bedtime. Tomorrow we'll be getting everybody out the door, getting them to school, groceries, work, picking up Sebastian from his club. I think Dan's going to be out helping at a food pantry, and yeah, dinner and all that stuff. So pretty typical Monday if everything runs smoothly. I'm hoping that the elementary school does not need lunch help, even though it'd be fun to see the kids' reactions to Sebastian's hair. It'll be annoying because it would be hard to go grocery shopping. I could make it work. No, I could make it work because it's a Monday, so I could go afterwards. I don't have to be at the bus. But yeah, I might have just jinxed it, but I don't think they're gonna need anybody. I'm on the schedule for the following Monday, December 4th. But you never know. You never know. Okay, I'm gonna just say good night. If you see anything else, it's because Sebastian wanted to talk to you with his hair. So, good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.